So I get back home. I go out on the course one time, you know what I mean? I think it was kind of like my first time. I went by myself and they paired me with some people and stuff like that. So as I'm golfing, I think somebody pulled out a divot tool and different stuff, right? And I'm like, I got that. I got that. Like, I'm over here talking to myself. I got that. I got one of those. That's what that does.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
that's for. Got it.
So
I got it.
so how long actually have you been playing, and where would you say your game is at now in comparison to when you first started?
In May, it will be 5 years.
Okay.
I
Still
would
fairly
say
new.
that I'm pretty new, but for me to be this new, most people don't think I'm that new. I think I do a pretty decent game. I feel I'm an average golfer. You know what I mean? I can hang with the big boys. I'm not intimidated by somebody that has like a 5 handicap or anything like that. I'll play with them too. I can keep, my pace and all of that kind of stuff, and might even do a little something during that time, every now and then. So,
as Dr. Al would say, some moments of greatness.
Exactly. Right. I was golfing with him not too long ago. Right. Yeah. Yep. So again, I think what I have experienced though, as a lady golfer and a newer golfer, is that when people have been golfing for a while, it's almost as if though they either, and I gotta find the words for this because I don't want to be offensive in what I want to say, but my experience has been as though, I don't know, it's like when you see a woman golfer, you think she doesn't know anything or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so I've experienced that a lot. I still experience it a lot, but I only experience it now around people who probably I haven't met or anything like that. Or let's say I go to a golf course and I might be practicing or something like that. I don't know what it is about. I got to go with saying males because women don't do this, but with males thinking that you absolutely don't know what you're doing or something. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. I've learned how to deal with it, and I can hold my own. I always did.
Right. That's the most important. That's the most important part of it. That is, you don't let it impact your own self-confidence.
Yeah. Well, I never did.
You go out. For it's good to have it though.
Never did.
It's good to have it, and you probably built up enough resolve and character strength where those things outside of golf that you bring as an attribute into golf, that it doesn't bother you. You know who you are, you know what you represent, so therefore you don't let no one throw you off your square. That's a testimony to how you are off the course, and that's those are the attributes you bring on the course. Okay, so let me ask you this: do you think do you subscribe, and if so, do you believe you've been bit by the golf bug, and what does that look like for you?
I have not only been bit by it, I've probably been ate up, swallowed, spit out.
How often do you play related to being bit by the golf bug?
Well, let me say this. I changed the shifts that I work. I used to work the shift from 3 to 11, right? When I worked 3 to 11, I literally was on the golf course every day. Every day. If it wasn't playing, it was practicing. I mean, out here a lot of times you can go to the golf course really, really early in the morning, like when the sun comes up. I'd be there when the sun comes up. I'd get a back 9 in real quick. Then I'd probably go work out at the gym or something like that, and then go home and then rest, and then I would go to work. So when I was working those hours, I literally was at the golf course every day. I was there every single day because I love golfing like that. For me, I mean, golf really, really, truly is like a zen for me. It really, really, truly is. If I'm out there, I'm out in nature. I always have this term that I say I'm one with nature, whatever that's supposed to mean. But anyway, I just feel like when I'm out there golfing and it's a nice day outside, and you know what I mean, you can hear nature and stuff like that. I am just totally good. You know, I mean, I'm totally good. I tell people at work, You know, I have been golfing when I come to work and y'all don't get on my nerves. And that they know I tell them that.
Golf
Y'all
is
don't
your
get on my nerves.
therapy. I
Right.
agree with you.
It
Yes.
really truly is for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
and if I had the time, like I said, if I was working different hours or working those hours like what I was, I still would be out there literally every day. Now I work 7 to 3,
Okay.
so it puts a big hindrance on. You know what I mean? I'm up early
Yes.
in the morning. Then when I come home, I'm tired. So it's not
Yes.
like, you know what I mean? I want to go out like I
Mm-hmm.
normally would. But I have been bitten. I tell you, swallowed
Yes.
everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would golf
Yep.
before I do anything, to be honest with you.
I'm in agreement with, other than parent, I'm the same
Yeah.
way. You know what I'm saying? I still
Yes.
got to shape and mold the mind of a young person. So let me
Yes.
ask you, name some of the places that you've traveled and played as a result of golf.
Oh Lord, that's a long list, dude.
Have clubs will travel.
I absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to name some of the places that I really enjoyed, that I really
Okay,
liked.
that'll work.
I'll go
That
there.
that will work.
Okay, Hawaii. Hawaii. I forgot. I don't know if it was Honolulu or whatever, but I went there. And I
Mm-hmm.
literally wasn't even going there to golf. I was just going. I was supposed to be babysitting the grandkids, to be honest with you,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
had to get out and go golf,
Mm-hmm.
right? It was absolutely like literally something that you would see on TV. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you know how you see the background and the sky and all of that kind of stuff on TV, it was like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just literally, I was with my son and I'm like, I don't even know if I want to golf. This is just, I just want to sit here and just take all of this in. That's
It
how
was that.
pretty it was.
Wow.
It was that
Yes.
beautiful and
Mm-hmm.
pretty. Not too long ago, I went to Montego Bay and I went to the White Witch golf course. And what I liked about that was the first time I had a caddy. So I thought I was just like cool, right? I had my caddy with me. That's the first time I had a caddy.
Yes. Yes.
It was great.
Okay.
It was great. Do you hear me?
Yes.
It was great.
Okay.
So I had a caddy.
That's cool. I like that. Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool for me. Let me see. I mean, I've been a lot of places. When I went to Myrtle Beach, I went to Myrtle Beach a couple of times, and those were actually the first times that I had actually went on a trip and golfed in a tournament, like a fun tournament,
Okay.
and that was with
Yes.
I call him Mr. Buckafogie, him over there and his group
Okay.
of people and
Yes.
stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So
The Black Golf Alliance.
yes. So I went
Yes.
with them for the first time, and it was like 2 years ago, and I had a ball. I absolutely had a ball. Don't ask me where I golfed. I don't know. All I can tell you is that I had fun.
Have fun. That's it.
I had fun.
So, all right. With now, with that being said, that's a good segue into me asking you if there's any advice or recommendation you'll give to a new golfer, and because you brought up the male female dynamics that take place. So just say if you're speaking to a female, what advice or recommendation you would give her as a new golfer, and if you can, in a short amount of time, what advice would you give to men as in terms of their approach to new female golfers, or just female golfers in particular?
I'm glad you asked. Anyway,
okay.
So for females,
okay,
for females, and I actually talk to females all the time about this on the course. So many times as a new golfer, you always feel that you have to practice all the time, and you're afraid to actually go take what you learn and go to the course and put it in practice, right? So I'm just saying to any female golfer out there or whatever, there's no such thing as waiting until you get good enough. There's no such thing. It's just not. Get out there, do what you're going to do, and have fun. And first thing that I'm going to tell you is this: have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Period. And I think that was one of the things that kept me going and stuff like that. You know, even when people had their little comments and stuff like that, it didn't matter to me because I just was having fun. So once I'm having fun first, the other stuff actually doesn't really matter. I mean, it was so many people that I met and embrace. And I would say, look, I don't know how to do that. Okay, come on, let me show you. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So just for ladies, just go out there and play. Don't just practice all the time. Make yourself a tea time, even if you do it by yourself, and go play. And don't be afraid to go out by yourself. There's all kind of people that will offer you help. Trust me, they will. Mm-hmm. Okay. Flip side.
Okay.
Flip side. Guys. I've been wanting to I need this audience for this.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys, no matter how pretty we are to you, how much of a distraction we are to you, how much you guys want to help us, how much you want to make sure we can swing, chip, putt, whatever the case may be, just approach us with a hello, how are you doing? If you'd like some help with something, I'm right here, I'm over there, whatever, let me know.
Got you.
And leave it alone.
Oh, you said leave it alone.
And leave it alone. It's that simple. I have this big thing about unsolicited advice. If I don't ask you, don't tell me. Now that's me.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously. And and I know, guys mean well. They do. Most of them, they really, really do mean well. But from what I've seen and what I've experienced, sometimes the approach can be really, really overwhelming. Mm-hmm. And if you want to see us out there, guys, you gotta kind of be, you gotta handle us a little more gently and not be so forthcoming with us. That's my advice. That is my advice. We love y'all to death. We do. We like looking at y'all. Y'all fine out there and everything. But it's just a way you gotta handle us. Okay?
Yes.
And make us want to come out there and make us want to come and play and make us not feel so self-conscious about us being out there. That's my advice to the guys.
That is, hey, I think you hit the nail on the head. Because what's always in play, especially, is always that male-female dynamic is always in play in every scenario, every social, recreational, professional. It's always it's hard. But like you said, it's about the approach.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think if we, and I'm speaking in terms of men, understand approach based on the forum in which you're in.
Yes.
So approach in terms of golf. But you can't be so obvious that there's an ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? Keep your, as my grandmother would say, keep your head where your feet are at.
Exactly.
And then it may be a month from now, you walking up one fairway, they walking down the other fairway. Oh, how's everything going? I'm going good. Next thing you know, somebody's hanging around the clubhouse right after they round. then they'll give you the sign that we good now. Cause your round was over 2 hours ago. I was on the third hole. You was on the 17th. You know what I'm saying? And you still here?
Right. Exactly.
But thank you for that feedback. I'm glad we can laugh about that because I understand it. Being a guy, but also understanding from a perspective of doing the right thing. Yes, from a woman's perspective as well.
Exactly.
Okay. So, to see the full episode of this amazing, insightful guest, go to the Driver to Wedge YouTube channel and click on episode 16, the full video, where we discuss family golf ties, the golf Godzz with Swagga clothing brand, and so much more for you to enjoy. Miss Sims is a must-see and listen. You will not be disappointed.